All right, here are my 2 favorite ways to get new customers when you're selling a physical product online. And I'm not talking about Facebook advertising, Google ads, affiliate marketing, whatever. I'm talking about like actual offerings and strategies. And it's in this gray area where I like to hang out called Matt, and this area I do not like to hang out called advertising. And it's right in this vicinity. Matt being marketing, analytics, and tech. Advertising being the actual act of advertising, the bidding, the going into the ad network and tweaking all these things. I don't like it. I like to stay right here. What's the offer? What's the cool creative that we can create? And it sits right in this area. So that's what we're going to talk about. Now, this is specifically for if you're selling a physical product online or a higher end digital product, like a high-end challenge or something along those lines. This kind of comes in handy when you're doing supplements, for that matter, a lot of health and wellness, because there's a higher cost per acquisition for your product. So let's say that if you're in that vicinity where you have a high cost per acquisition, this is perfect for you, because this is lowering the barrier of entry, bringing a customer into your ecosystem, nurturing them so that they convert into that product that you're looking to sell at a lower cost. So to kind of diagram that, probably what's happening, I'm going to speak specifically to supplements. Now, you got to probably jump through a lot of hoops, I know I did, to try and sell a supplement straight up to a cold audience. It's a weird thing. You know, you need to build a lot of trust, you need to have a lot of authority, a lot of proof that your thing actually works, because there's so much on the market that you have a high cost thing. When I say high cost, I mean like your product is a high cost, and it's going to cost you a lot to acquire that customer, but it also has a high perceived value. I'm going to put high PV, high perceived value as well. So although that the customer seeing your ad or whatever it might be sees it as like, wow, that's really nice, but it's probably going to cost more to get that customer. What you want is the adverse. And did you notice I came prepared? I got my markers, caps on the backs, because in other videos I struggle to get the caps off. You want a low cost product and acquisition with a high perceived value, or higher, medium, whatever, just not low perceived value. That makes no sense in the long run. So low cost, high perceived value, and that can often be achieved by free plus ship. Now, I'm going to speak specifically to health and wellness and supplement companies out there, because that's my bread and butter. That's what I was able to do. And so a good free plus ship offer that we ran was a free book. And what we would do is we'd advertise this book as information. And the way I formulated this was information, application of information, supplementation, right? So give them the info, help them apply the info, offer them your supplements. So oftentimes when people are searching in the vicinity of health and wellness and supplements, they're looking to solve a health problem. And oftentimes, you know, the product might be able to solve that problem, but the customer isn't convinced that that specific product is going to solve their problem. It takes a lot of high-end advertising and marketing and a longer tail to get them to convert. So oftentimes you can break through that and get the buyer in the buying motion through a free plus ship by giving them some form of information. So this could be something like a book. If you have a book already written, or if you want to ghostwrite a book, this can be done for as little as probably a couple $1,000s. I know that's a lot if you're just starting out, but it's well worth it. You could do something like a PDF. You could do something like a course. And I know you can't offer ship with a course and a PDF, but you can offer very low cost, meaning like 95 cents or something along those lines. Or what we ended up doing is we took the course and the PDFs and we put them in a flash drive and we shipped the flash drive. That way you can get them to pay that shipping cost, which I'll explain more here in a second. So those are some options right there. There's obviously a lot more the more creative you get, but I'm going to stick to those for the time's sake of this video. And so what this is now you're just being a little bit strategic on the back end, right? So it's going to cost me, let's say all of these costs the same. All the costs are exactly the same. It's going to cost me $2 to get the product made, right? Then it's going to cost another $3 to pack and ship the product. And then processing fees, all that extra comes out to another $2. So there you are, 4, 7, that whole cost is $7. Now you have some options to play with. What are you going to charge for your handling or shipping and handling when somebody goes to purchase this product? It might be $7.95. Or you might say, hey, I want a little bit more margin in there. Times are changing. Prices are becoming more expensive. $9.95 because I want to offset my advertising costs a little bit or whatever it might be. And so you charge free plus $9.95 shipping. And that makes up a little bit of profit there. It's going to be a wash, or it's going to you're going to end up losing in the long run if you're doing advertising, and your cost per acquisition is probably going to be like anywhere between $17 and $47 depending on your offer. So you'll probably lose this anyways. It's all going to be what's on the back end of your funnel that to make up that advertising cost. But the reason being, or the point being, is that whatever this cost is right here, shoot for a number that's a little bit higher, that's reasonable within a shipping amount, to be able to charge your free plus ship. So that, compared to what it would cost to try and get your product out there, is a pretty good option. So if your product has a price tag of $47, I would have to imagine your CPA, the cost to acquire a customer, is going to be quite a bit more than that, depending on how you're going about your advertising. You might have some really nice strategic things set up where you first send them to a blog, and then you get them on your email list, and then you send them a text message, and then they see a social post, and then they purchase. I've seen this. This takes too long. You can do this if you got the time. Oftentimes, a lot of people I meet want to move a little bit faster. So that's where an offer like this comes in. You probably, you end up being, with this kind of offer, maybe like a 1-to-1 ROAS, 1-to-1, or probably a little bit less. If you can hang out right here and you've got a strong back end, I could not write 0.7x ROAS, 1.0x ROAS. You'll probably hang out in this vicinity. That's okay. You want to take a loss on this because you got a strong back end and you can just retarget people to your various different products and supplements. So that's free plus ship. Now, I would really only suggest doing this one if you got a really good advertising and strong back end to make up for the loss on the front end, right? You got subscriptions in place, you've got multiple products that you can cross-sell and upsell to, you've got digital products that are highly profitable. That's the only reason why I would go that route. Now another option, this is my other favorite, and of course there's a lot more options that you could do on the front end, but for acquiring new customers, is giveaways. Now, there's multiple giveaways that you can do. There's giveaways out there, which I've experimented with in the past, where you send people to your storefront, they purchase a product, whatever the dollar amount of that product is the amount of entries they get. You can do bonus entry periods, blah, blah, blah. That's not the giveaway I'm talking about. The giveaway that I'm actually talking about is a little bit more strategic, where you are giving away something that somebody really wants, right? So let's say a year supply of your number one product plus a backpack, I don't know, plus some shoes, plus I can't think of anything, $1,000, there we go. That's crazy value. And so your total value equals, say you got some crazy products, I don't know, $1,750, right? Probably more than that, $2,000. So your perceived value of this thing is $2,000. Now you're starting to get some attention because you're already talking about something that a lot of the audience members that you'll be talking to want. Plus you added some extra goodies in there, a backpack, some shoes, and $1,000 to try and get them through the door, right? So I'm gonna erase all this and call it a bundle so I don't run out of space. So you're gonna have your $2,000 bundle right there on the front. So 2K bundle. Now, to run the actual giveaway itself, what you're going to be wanting to do is send people through a process that allows them to register for the giveaway and then upsells them to this bundle minus the $1,000, what did I say? Yeah, $1,000 at a discount. So to go back here, so what you would do is send people to a registration page where they can register for free, right? So now you got the lead. So register free. They get one entry in, and they can register for free. Then on that very next page, you'll take them to a sales page for this bundle minus the $1,000, right? Because the thing that they should be wanting is the actual year supply of product, and then those extra goodies, right? So for this bundle, minus the 1K, and you should offer it at a discount. A steep one. Something in the vicinity of breaking even, right? And take into all of your costs. So processing fees, advertising costs, what would be the average CPA, you'd figure that out fairly quickly. You can adjust the price from there, etc. And then you'd figure out what that discount needs to be. Now, when you start running traffic to this thing, they're registering and then you're acquiring customers through this. And now this process of them joining or registering as a lead, you hit them with a follow-up email sequence over the course of the duration of your giveaway. Follow-up email, or really just calm, so email/SMS, trying to get them to this thing by having scarcity and urgency. Hey, the discount's going away. Hey, we're running out of bundles. And then to sweeten this deal right here, what you say to the customer to break down their objections of, wait, I'm just going to register for free and test my luck because I could get that free for plus $1,000. You say, hey, if you grab this bundle, you're going to get bonus entries for your chance to win. But why would I want bonus entries? I'm already buying the thing. Yeah, that's cool. You get bonus entries for your chance to win. Plus, if you win, we refund your entire order. Meaning, we give you your money back, you keep the stuff, and we give you the $1,000. So you break down those objections of like, why would I get this? There's no reason to get this. And then you've got this follow-up sequence to go take them through, going back to this discount while highlighting these 3 objections right here. So there's a lot of different ways to do this. I just went through a really complicated way. A specific example I've ran in the past was like a wheel giveaway for one of my drop shipping companies. And what we did was we're giving away a free set of wheels. And so what we did was we'd take them through free registration, and then we'd drop them on a sales page that says, hey, do you want bonus entries into your chance to win this set of wheels? All you have to do is purchase this one product. This one product being something like this, which is just like a jet tag, for example, which cost us 25 cents, and we sell it for $5, right? So they purchase that, they get bonus entries into the giveaway, blah, 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 and then we still say the same things. If you win, we'll refund your order. That way you know, like, hey, I spent money on this, but I'm getting the wheels and everything for free, and they still get those bonus entries. There's no cash involved in that one. But effectively, we were able to do the same thing and still retarget these leads that we'd bring through the door to this offer using urgency, scarcity, and breaking down those objections to get them to purchase through the duration of the giveaway so that these leads didn't go to waste. So what we found, I don't know the exact numbers off the top of my head. I probably should have looked at them before I recorded this video. But what we found was a good majority of people that just registered, said no here, ended up coming back and purchasing. I think it was about a 2-week time frame. So over the course of 2 weeks, we hit them with the email flow. These people did end up coming back and purchasing. Not all of them. It wasn't a huge percentage, but a percentage, no doubt. So those are my 2 favorite ways to bring in new customers, because they're just fun marketing strategies that you can play with. They're low risk, and they help cut through the high costs of advertising and marketing. So that's it.